Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Hello, hello. Are we loud and clear? Welcome in, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope you're having a good Monday. Welcome back to J is for Justice. Dusting off this channel. We haven't been on here in a hot minute. Welcome in. Thank you, Maligator, for 10 clicker ships and Sophia Petrillo for 5. Welcome, new members. Thank you for joining today. I got a good show for you guys today. Lots of information. Hey, Queen Bee. Hello, Melissa B. Thank you for coming in this afternoon. We started a little bit early. Hey, True Heart. Hey, Megan May. Raindrop. Good to see you. Gyps. Parawoman Radio. Good to see you. Oh, I forgot I can pin. And hit the like. That is absolutely free to do. Yes. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys really are having a good day. I spent my day outside today. And it is very, very nice outside here in Florida. Like 80, sunny, beautiful, low humidity. Good afternoon, Danny, Evelyn, and Ree. Good to see you guys. So, yeah, this is a crazy story that kind of piggybacks off of Madeline Soto, although we don't know. Hey, Amy, good to see you. I am feeling better. Thank you for asking. I really am. Getting outside today really helped too, I think. Oh, it's cold up there. Yeah, I forget that you guys are still in the winter. It's so beautiful. You're supposed to get snow. Oh, no. Come on down. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you, hon. Oh, Evelyn. Wow. Hey, John. Plantation, Florida. Nice. I'm coming in hot from Clearwater, St. Pete. Good old Pinellas County. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. That's really awesome. It's cold in Arkansas. Really? I guess Florida maybe is the only place that's warm. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, my kids' keeper, when it gets to be about this time, like when I lived in Michigan, when it got to be like February-ish, I was like, okay, I'm ready for a vacation. That's when I'd be ready to come down here, you know. Gypsy says it's 72. That's pretty. That's nice. Come on down. Your Eagles won. Yeah, did you guys like the halftime show? They not like us. Who thought of Granny's watching when you heard that? Put a 1 in chat if you thought of Granny when you watched the halftime show. None of my sound bites are working because I moved files around. And now I don't know what's going on. So I guess we don't have sound bites today because I thought I could put them all on my extended hard drive or whatever. You guys all thought of Granny. I love it. Oh, Tiffany, man. I know. I just heard that. Hey, Snorlax. The entire stadium screaming A minor. I know. I had like goosebumps. Straight up calling Dre a pedo on national TV. But did you guys also notice his necklace had the A? And people are saying that was for A minor. Hey, Delaware. That always reminds me of Beavis and Butthead. Hi, I'm in Delaware. Do you guys remember that? Hey, Cramit. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in this afternoon. Your membership isn't working. What do you mean? Do you need the iPhone link? Let me hook you up. iPhone. That should work. Delaware. Hi, Cheech. Oh, I got the wrong thing, but yeah, this way to Cooterville. That's the wrong link. Don't do that one. Hey, Lori, good to see you. All right, so let's get into the live today. I do have this guy's federal affidavit as well. This guy is charged with federal crimes. Freaking nasty. He's known as Brett Bonini. We're going to talk a little bit about who Brett is. These are your teachers. And a music teacher, no less. Nothing like taking a kid's, talent and hobby and perverting it. And it's just so gross that he was Madeline Soto's music teacher. Hey, Parawoman. I have a whole playlist. I have like 2 playlists or whatever on this case. I think at least 2 or 3 with like the body cam stuff in one and case updates and stuff like that in the others, if you want to check them out. It worked, Queen V. Yay! Welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Oh, Sophia, I know, but will we ever find out if he is connected to Stearns? See, that's the thing. Like, here's whatchamacallit, Santa, right? Here's Santa. I love you too, Sherry. Sherry, baby.
Oh, baby D.
But anyways, we have Santa, aka James Cox, in St. Cloud, Florida, who was arrested right around the time Stephen Stearns was arrested, and he was manufacturing and he was producing it and sending it out. Hey, John Gone Girl. How you doing, buddy? I've missed y'all. I've missed y'all over here on J for Justice. I want to thank Jen, if Jen is here. She purchased the tie-dye limited edition J for J embroidered shirt. I wanted to thank her for her purchase. Santa. Yeah, so we have Santa. Now we have a teacher that was, Madeline's teacher, which is really disturbing. So let's watch this video first. We'll watch this quick clip and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty.
County middle school teacher accused of enticing minors to commit sex acts on video. 25-year-old Italo Brett Bonini was arrested on federal charges. West 2's Paola Tristan Ruda went to the home he lives in with his parents.
Nobody answered the door when we knocked on this home on Santa Clara Drive in Hunters Creek. According to a crime complaint, Idolo Brett Bonini, a music teacher at Hunters Creek Middle School, has lived here with his parents for years. He's accused of enticing 2 boys in Maryland to expose themselves and engage in sex acts in front of the computer during video calls so he could watch. Neighbors living nearby say they're shocked.
I was a kid in this neighborhood. I was a kid that went to the middle school. So it's honestly scary to hear that there are some sus things going on.
The complaint states the victim's father found disturbing messages on one of the boys' Discord chat between Bonini and the boy. The suspect also allegedly promised the children video game currency in exchange for the sex acts. After the arrest, the principal at the middle school sent a message out to parents.
This individual will not be returning to school during the investigation. Please be assured that we take all allegations very seriously, as the safety of our students and staff is always my top priority.
When questioned, Bonini allegedly told investigators, quote, "I fell into temptation. I am not a sick individual. I made a mistake." And this is not the first time someone who worked at the school has gotten arrested. In October 2024, Mitchell Regan, who worked here as part of the after-school zone program, was arrested on child porn charges. Bonini did admit to detectives that he communicated with the children. Mitchell Regan, who worked at the school, has gotten arrested. I made a mistake. And this is not the first time.
This is not the first time. I didn't know there was another one.
Someone who worked at the school has gotten arrested. In October 2024, Mitchell Regan, who worked here as part of the after-school zone program, was arrested on child porn charges.
October of 2024? Why are all these What is going on? Why are her teachers getting arrested after she is unalived? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Scandalous. Hi, J-Lo. Ew. So there's been 2 teachers arrested since Maddie was unalived by Stephan Stearns? Let me play that again. For the after-school program, Mitchell.
Temptation. I am not a sick individual. I made a mistake. And this is not the first time someone who worked at the school has gotten arrested. In October 2024, Mitchell Regan, who worked here as part of the after-school zone program, was arrested on child porn charges. Bonini did admit to detectives that he communicated with the children through Discord.
To hear that there is a risk of unsafe people around, I'm glad that person definitely got arrested.
Covering Orange County and Hunters Creek, Paola Trisnaruda.
Wow. You have to wonder, Kathleen. Hi, Jammers. Hello, my beautiful Auntie Cheryl. Hi, Northern Beans. Good to see you guys today. So happy to see you guys and be talking true crime today. Can you believe this? What in the pure heck, right? Let's go over here. Let's read a little bit about this teacher. This is him at the top. A music teacher at Hunters Creek Middle School has been arrested on federal charges for coercion and enticement of a minor. Orange County Public Schools identified the teacher as, and also known as Brett Bonini. They didn't put his real name. According to federal documents, which we're going to look at, Bonini contacted 2 8-year-old boys in Maryland through Discord. He's a 2023 Rollins College graduate with a Bachelor of Arts in Music. He previously worked as a music teacher. Okay, so yeah, he also worked at a church. I looked at his LinkedIn. Actually, I think Stephan was distributing videos of Madeline, and that was why he went to so many of these stores and was getting money. Just a theory. Yikes. Bonini was the director of choral activities at Hunters Creek Middle School and also provided private piano and voice lessons from his studio. He was a registered vendor for the school district of Osceola County. So, see back here, in 2018, he was an intern piano teacher. And I believe, let's see. This is his own Italio Brett Music, piano and voice teacher. And this makes me sick because my daughter, when she was a teen, this age, she was in piano and voice lessons. Oh, I know, Queen Bee. Oh. Then he was a seasonal performer for the caroling company to do like a play or whatever. He was in June of 2021 during COVID. Look at this. Substitute music director, pianist at the Church of St. Luke and St. Peter in St. Cloud. St. Cloud. Yet again. Then he was a junior intern at Orange County Public Schools, an intern at Howard Middle School. They need to be looking into Howard Middle School, Hunters Creek Middle School, teaching 4 choral ensembles and 2 periods of class in piano. And then in May of 2024, he was the music director. In 2019, he wrote on Facebook, "Believe it or not, the teacher practices too. Here are some highlights of this evening's practice session in case you don't believe me. I typically practice a couple hours or more every day. It is of the utmost importance to have a teacher who is dedicated, knowledgeable, and passionate about the art of piano and music. And I hope these videos can vouch for me on that front. Book your lessons now." And then it says, "Students under my tutelage have gone on to regularly receive positive feedback, as well as superior ratings at NFMC Junior Festival and Chorus Music Performance Assessment. As a performer and collaborator I often work as a piano accompanist with musicians around Central Florida. I also perform in acts as part of Entertainment Central Productions and perform seasonally with the caroling company as a Dickens caroler. And then, all right, this walks through what happened. But here's some photos. This is him. And there's Madeline. Hold on. Let me make this a little bit. Let me crop it for a second. Because Madeline was actually in his class, which is just, I have no words, right? So there she is. You can see the arrow pointing at Madeline. The way he talked in an interview about the girls in his class getting their periods was it for me. Crimson Rose, do you know where I can find that? I know I played it, but at the time I didn't know he was, you know what I mean? Like this has transpired since I played it. If you have a link to that, would you mind emailing it to me? Hey, September. Let's see if September's soundbite works. It does. The 21st September. I'm good to see you. Hey, Bella. The intranet should only be accessible to adults, just like alcohol 21 and up. I agree. I don't disagree with that. Thanks, Crimson Rose. I appreciate that. Thank you. So we're going to look at his docket, but this is about Mitchell. October 22nd, 2024. Here, let's fix this now. It's so disturbing to see her in the background, y'all. I don't even know what to think about this. This poor girl had nothing but pedos around her, man. I don't even know how that even happens. Like, is that area just like saturated because of Disney World? Like, I'm starting to wonder. How can you have like two people at one middle school and then a girl like unalived and all, like tens of thousands of images of her? Like, where were all those images going? And I mean, is this a freaking like epidemic in this area? I know it's everywhere, but it seems like, I live in Florida, right? It seems like this happens a lot in this county. Like, for example, we're going to go over this in a minute, and this is something that I found super interesting. Of course, this scumbag who posted the picture of Madeline on his Instagram, her dead body. Yeah, that's the sheriff. That's Marcos Lopez. But this is really interesting. This is 25 apps every parent should know about. Absolutely, Queen Bee. Absolutely, I will be covering every second of Stephan Stern's trial. Both trials. But we're going to go over this and read through this as well. Because you know what I found interesting? Look at the calculator. Look down here. Let's go down, down, down. Where is the freaking calculator? Oh, here it is. It's under secret photo albums. Certain apps like Prevault appear to be innocent tools such as calculators, but functions as secret storage for photos and videos. Other apps like Best Secret Folder are designed to hide media with features like password protection and alarm settings that can make it difficult for parents to monitor what their children are storing on their devices. Hey, Beezy. Sarah, you're going to go? Awesome. Maybe we'll get to meet. But they're associating this with kids. Okay? So there must be a thing with kids in this damn calculator app. I know, Bella. It does. It makes me rage too. And the least you're wondering if he's going to get a plea deal for exposing others. Yeah. Right. That's what I'm wondering, Sarah. Para women. Oh, we can all have lunch or something. I'd like to go too. At least for like part of it. You know what I mean? Maybe not the whole thing. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I would like to go. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think his trial this month is going to be starting. It doesn't look like there's the movement on the court docket that it doesn't seem like they're going to do it. So maybe he is talking. Sophia, yeah. No, he said, "Can you at least have a calculator?" That's what he said. He's like, "They didn't even let him have a calculator on his phone." And then he's like, Can he at least have a calculator on it? So when Jen takes the stand, oh yeah. Yeah. So we'll go over that. But I wanted to show you this. Look at this charge. I mean, these sickos are everywhere, but Osceola County, Florida seems to hold a lot of them. Look at this creepo. Voyeurism of a minor. Daniel Patricio Mora. Charges. Voyeurism of a minor, a 12-year-old female. This guy was in Target. This little girl was in Target with her mom. She bent over to tie her shoe, and her mother saw him take a freaking picture. The little girl was wearing a skirt. They're just everywhere. It's like absconded sexual offenders wanted. This is Osceola County. I mean, these guys are bad guys, and there's just a lot of them. Like, you also have a pedo that's sending Stephen Stern's money, who back in the 90s was peeking into windows of 12-year-old girls and pleasuring himself. It's just crazy. It's crazy. So this guy let's see if we can see this case file from here. Yeah, man, it's just Osceola County. It's crazy. You did, Danny? Where'd you see it at? I wonder if was it a guy with a beard? Like a white beard? Did he look like Santa? You can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody. That's how we have to look at things. Sadly. So this is Mitchell. An Orlando middle school teacher, Mitchell Reagan, this is October of 2024, was arrested on a criminal complaint charging him with possession of child sexual abuse material. A cyber tip led investigators to Reagan, and on his devices, they found sexually explicit images of children, including, quote, females engaged in sexual activity with an adult male inside of a vehicle. Oh my God. This is horrible. This is a teacher. On June 24th of 2024, a subsequent review of Reagan's social media applications revealed that on June 24th, 2024, Reagan had distributed 2 videos of CSAM. Oh, Sophia, it's so gross. On October 17th, Homeland Security Investigations executed a search warrant at Reagan's home, where it located an image of CSAM on his phone. Reagan told law enforcement he was employed at a middle school and taught chess and music lessons at a boys and girls club. Oh my God. I have no words. Nothing like targeting, the vulnerable kids, right? Isn't that what they do? Sick son of a bitch. Look at this sick shit. Oh my God, you guys. It gets worse. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children received cyber tip 196007092 from Media Lab/Kick, reporting the upload of 4 files of suspected CSAM from an account named Daddy's Girl 18. They also received cyber tip 196008630, reporting the upload of 24 additional CSAM files from an account named Mitch the Monster 88. So they served a search warrant to Yahoo and found out it was him. Then they subpoenaed Charter Communications for his email or his internet and his T-Mobile. Look at this. On October 7th, United States Magistrate Judge Philip R. Lamons authorized a GPS tracking warrant for Reagan's phone. Hey, JoJo. Dude, did you even know they could do that? Maybe I'm stupid, but I've never seen that. So they were tracking his ass. Interesting. Well, I guess they did that with Koberger, didn't they? Well, they were watching him. So he was arrested. Let's see. He was using Kick to trade CSAM. Preferred minors 15 to 16, fantasy age. He deleted 15 to 20 files a few months ago due to guilt. Possessing, distributing, and deleting. He admitted to it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Investigators uncover a previous 20. Oh my God. I can't. Additional findings. Investigators uncover a previous 2023 NCMEC report from a woman named AA who accused Reagan of grooming her online at age 16. Hey, snowflakes. Grooming her online at age 16, engaging in an online sexual relationship for years, meeting her in person for sex after she turned 20, allegedly grooming multiple other minor females, and he confirmed that the relationship with AA, admitting he met her at 16 while he was 26. Yeah, we fired up old Sparky, para woman. He worked at a middle school. He ran a chess club and music lessons, and he worked music lessons. So if he did music lessons, he must have known the damn music teacher. Does that sound like a ring? Oh, my God. Hey, butter. I hate the topic, too, but this is effed up. Ugh. I'm picking up what y'all are laying down. 16 and 26. So that means when she was 20, he met her in person and he was 30. I mean, music lessons, the music teacher. I mean, you found the interview? Oh, thank you. I got you. Thank you so much. So it's at 5146. Gosh, thank you, Jammers. 5146. Okay. Wow. Is that Mitchell or is that the one that just got arrested? I wonder. Crimson, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So that's Mitchell Reagan. That's the other teacher. All right. So let's go back. This is Brett Bonini at the piano and Madeline Soto in the back here. So sad. So if you or someone you know has been a victim of Brett Bonini, please contact your local police department or report to federal authorities. This is a federal case. He said, I fell into temptation I should not have. I am not a sick individual. I made a mistake. I'm not even gay. So if you guys are just joining, I am going to I'm going to replay what we watched, and then we're going to get into the federal affidavit, okay? Here it is.
New details about an Orange County middle school teacher accused of enticing minors to commit sex acts on video. 25-year-old Italo Brett Bonini was arrested on federal charges. West 2's Paola Tristan Ruda went to the home he lives in with his parents.
Nobody answered the door when we knocked on this home on Santa Clara Drive in Hunters Creek. According to a crime complaint, Idolo Brett Bonini, a music teacher at Hunters Creek Middle School, has lived here with his parents for years. He's accused of enticing two boys in Maryland to expose themselves and engage in sex acts in front of the computer during video calls so he could watch. Neighbors living nearby say they're shocked.
I was a kid in this neighborhood. I was a kid that went to the middle school. So it's honestly scary to hear that there are some sus things going on.
The complaint states the victim's father found disturbing messages on one of the boys' Discord chat between Bonini and the boy. The suspect also allegedly promised the children video game currency in exchange for the sex acts. After the arrest, the principal at the middle school sent a message out to parents.
This individual will not be returning to school during the investigation. Please be assured that we take all allegations very seriously, as the safety of our students and staff is always my top priority.
When questioned, Bonini allegedly told investigators, quote, I fell into temptation. I am not a sick individual. I made a mistake.
Oh, you're
and
a
this is not
sick
the first
individual.
time someone who worked at the school has gotten arrested. In October 2024, Mitchell Regan, who worked here as part of the after-school zone program, was arrested on child porn charges. Bonini did admit to detectives that he communicated with the children through Discord.
To hear that there is a risk of unsafe people around, I'm glad that person definitely got arrested.
Covering Orange County and Hunters Creek, Paola Tristan.
Okay, so this is Madeline Soto's school. This is the school that Madeline went to. Her teachers, two of her teachers, since she's been killed, have been arrested. Good afternoon, everybody just coming in. So this is what we're covering today. We haven't gone over the affidavit yet. We were just going over the basics on this. Again, this is the teacher that was arrested recently, just a few days ago. He's sitting at the piano, and Madeline Soto has an arrow going to her. She was actually in his class. So both teachers that were arrested have affiliations with music lessons. We're not sure if they are, one led to the other. I mean, we don't know. Were they connected to Stephan? I mean, these people seem to all know each other, right? And now this is, happening on Discord with teachers. Yeah, not one, but two. Jay, I remember the day you said this is bigger than Stearns. I do. Yes, ma'am. Well, and then we have Santa and St. Cloud, right? This guy here, this teacher, Mr. Bonini, he used to teach lessons at a church in St. Cloud. I heard the teacher interviews on another channel, but another mayor teacher they interviewed sounded sus, in my opinion. Okay, we're going to have to go over those again. Now that we know teachers are being arrested for CSAM, right? I mean, just wild. And this, it's just awful. Okay. So that's the basics of that. Let's get into the affidavit itself. We're going to read through that. Okay. Let's fix that so you guys can see it. Why is it so small? Hold on. Let's go over here. Do it like this. Well, that's not any better. Yeah, it's freaking disgusting, guys. Freaking disgusting. Maybe I can zoom in here. Do. All right, that should be a little bit better. So we have, this is federal. Hunters Creek, 5 miles from Disney. That's what I'm saying. Osceola County seems to be infiltrated. Oh my gosh, is Titanium here? Is she at Target again? She's always at Target. That Titanium built. Okay, so United States of America versus Italo Raphael Brett Bodini. Criminal complaint. I, the complainant in this case, state that the following is true to the best of my knowledge and belief. On or about the dates of January 12th, 2025, in the county of Orange, in the Middle District of Florida, the defendant violated coercion or enticement of a minor using a facility of interstate commerce. And this was signed on the 5th of February, 2025. She's driving from Target. Oh my God, she is like the Target queen. That's so funny. I moved there so I could go to Disney easy and just whenever we wanted, but I'm glad we moved away. It was not what it seemed. So let's get into the affidavit in support of this complaint. I, Ruth Marrero, being duly sworn, do hereby depose and state as follows. This affidavit is submitted in support of a criminal complaint against Italo Raphael Brett Bodini, otherwise known as Brett Bonini, or Bonini. As set forth in more detail below, I believe there is probable cause that on or about January 12, 2025, in the Middle District of Florida and elsewhere, Brett Bonini violated 18 U.S.C. 2422B by enticing a minor using a facility of interstate commerce to engage in sexual activity for which a person could be charged with a criminal offense. I have been a sworn law enforcement officer with the Osceola County Sheriff's Office since 2017, and prior, I was a police officer with the LA Police Department for 4.5 years. I am currently assigned to the FBI Violent Crimes Against Children Task Force as a TFO. I have received specialized training concerning investigations of sex crimes, child exploitation, child pornography, and computer crimes. I have investigated and assisted in the investigation of matters involving the possession, receipt, distribution, and production of child P. During the course of my training and investigations, I have had the opportunity to observe and review numerous examples of child P in all forms of media, including computer media. Bless this girl's heart. I couldn't do this job. I mean, maybe I could if I felt like, I guess it would be kind of fun to bust these people. But man, it would be heavy on the soul, right? Like it'd be really heavy on the soul. Hold on, let me bring this up here. Okay. I have participated in various training courses concerning the investigation and enforcement of federal child P laws in which computers are used as means for receiving, transmitting, and storing child P. Additionally, I have participated in the execution of search warrants involving searches and seizures of computers, computer equipment, software, and electronically stored information. I make this affidavit based on my experience and background as a law enforcement officer, my personal participation in the investigation, and information provided by other law enforcement officers and agency personnel. As set forth in more detail below, I have probable cause to believe that a crime has taken place that is enticement of a minor to engage in sexual activity in violation of 18 U.S.C. 2422B. Melissa Hart, thank you for being a member for 9 months. You could have had a whole human. I appreciate your support. Yeah, it's too like that would be a lot, man, to have to see all that. It is a violation to entice a minor using a facility of interstate commerce, such as a computer, to engage in sexual activity for which a person could be charged with a criminal offense, including the production of child P. On February 4th, 2025, the Osceola County Sheriff's Office was contacted by the Maryland State Police in reference to a male later identified as Brett Bonini. On January 18, 2025, at approximately 8:30 p.m., Maryland State Trooper Stallings, assigned to the Maryland State Police Bel Air Barrack, was dispatched to the report of a computer crime involving 2 child victims who reside in Aberdeen, Maryland. Trooper Stallings contacted the father of the CVs, AP. AP explained that CV1 created a Discord account while he was staying with his grandparents on January 12th, 2025. See how that can happen? Wow. Danny Dan, thank you for what you do. I mean, I don't know how you do it. Did it? He made it at his grandparents. Parents probably didn't let him do it, so when he got the chance, he created his Discord. He's in Maryland. Okay, so get this. On January 18th, 2025, 6 days later, that's all it took was 6 days of this child being on Discord. On January 18th, AP discovered disturbing messages in CV1's Discord chat. AP reviewed the chats and discovered a conversation in which a Discord user later identified as Brett Bonini was online soliciting AP's 8-year-old son to reveal his genitalia and engage in sexual acts. It gets worse. He did this all from Florida. Shout out to the parents for looking, right? All it took was 6 days. Unbelievable, right? So disturbing.
New details about an...
Oh my gosh, One-Eyed Flo, 26 months? Wow, Flo. That's awesome. I didn't realize it's been that long. I love it. Thank you so much, Flo. Flo, bro. I mean, I am just like, what? Okay. AP explained that the Discord conversation showed that Brett Bonini engaged in multiple video calls with CV1 as well. Video calls. AP spoke to CV1, and CV1 admitted to pulling his pants down and revealing his genitalia to the individual later identified as Brett Bonini during a video call. He enticed him with video game money. He did all this from another state. Trooper Stallings also contacted the mother of the CVs as well as the two CVs, namely CV1, date of birth 2016, and CV2, date of birth 2019. The youngest one is 6 years old. My soul. My granddaughter's going to be 6 next month. My soul hurts. The mother of the CVs stated that CV1 and 2 pulled their pants down during the Discord video call, and that while CV1 exposed his penis, CV2 never pulled his underwear down. When asked, CV1 confirmed. The suspect also promised CV1 and C2 video game currency in exchange for their sexual acts. Trooper Stallings then asked CV1 to describe the physical appearance of the suspect on the video call. CV1 described him as a white male with brown hair and no facial hair. Oh my God. CV1 stated, quote, he was 16 and a grown-up, and he has a driver's license, and he was not smiling. Y'all, this is hard. These sons of bitches, man. Trooper Stallings read through the whole Discord chat and obtained the Discord username and user ID number for the Discord account. Multiple messages from the suspect, i.e. Brett Bonini, were observed telling the two young boys to take the computer to a more private spot away from the adults. I can't with this motherfucker. I can't with this motherfucker. Oh my God, y'all. It gets worse. It gets worse. I just looked down at number 11. It gets worse. It's bad. But you're right, Amy. People need to know this shit happens. And it happens very quickly. Brett Bonini made statements indicating that he had shown his genitals to CV1. Such as, quote, I just wish you would show yours with me. I showed mine really easily, end quote. Brett Bonini then asked CV1 multiple times to show his privates in return. Brett Bonini then offered CV1 and CV2 25,000 Roblox in-game currency for the CVs to show their genitalia on the screen. Then Brett Bonini stated, quote, both of you pull your pants down together so your pee-pees are out, and then I'll tell you the next instruction, end quote. This is the music teacher at Madeline Soto's school. She was in his class. Brett Bonini continued by saying, quote, okay, lower your cams, and then I want you to both rub each other's penises like this, end quote. Brett Bonini then said, good job. The rest of the Discord chat displayed similar conversations, such as the ones above. The suspect, i.e. Brett Bonini's Discord username, was A. Sanchez 1020. Fuck this motherfucker. On January 28, 2025, the Maryland State Police Bel Air Barrack notified the Harford County Child Advocacy Center about the victimization of C1 and C2. The investigation was assigned to Trooper Cook. Trooper Cook contacted AP and corroborated all information previously relayed to the initial responding officer. AP provided CV1's Discord account username. AP verified that he did not observe any child pornography or images or videos within any of CV1 or 2's devices or applications, which was consistent with their statements that they exposed themselves during a live video chat. On January 31st, 2025, Trooper Cook authorized a search warrant for the contents of the Discord account A. Sanchez 1020, which was judicially endorsed and served a Discord on the same day. All events occurred in Harford County, Maryland. Discord responded to the search warrant, and Trooper Cook reviewed the information between CV1 and Brett Bonini. Let's see what they got from Discord. Trooper Cook read through the whole Discord chat and obtained the Discord username and user ID. Adrian Bro 2 #0. Email was asanchez2021gamer@gmail.com. Trooper Cook reviewed multiple messages sent. Brent Bonini instructed CV1 and 2 to take the computer to a more private spot away from adults. Then made statements indicating he had shown his genitals. Brent Bonini asked the victims multiple times to show his privates in return. I'm not going to read that again. We already read it once. On February 4th, 2025, the FBI served an exigent order to Charter Communications Spectrum to obtain the subscriber of the IP address used by the suspect's account, as well as the subscriber of the IP address. On February 4th, we get his address. On February 4th, 2025, Charter Communications verified that both of the IPs were subscribed to LB at the residential address of 4903 Santa Clara Drive, Orlando. On February 4th, an FBI agent conducted a Florida driver's license and vehicle ID database check on the address of the premises. This check showed that LB resided at the premises along with Brett Bonini and 2 other significantly older males. Law enforcement queried the suspect's Discord account registered phone number through law enforcement databases, which revealed it was registered through Verizon to Italo Brett Jr. Law enforcement conducted an open source social media query of Italio Brett Jr. and observed a Facebook account, which indicates on his profile that he lives in Orlando. Law enforcement reviewed a user profile photograph from the Facebook account of Italo Brett Jr. and compared it to the driver's license photograph of Brett Bonini, and both photographs depicted the same person. As set forth above, victim 1 indicated that the suspect had a youthful appearance. The FBI agent reviewed the driver's license photograph of Brett, and although he is 25 years old, so he's 25, he nonetheless has a youthful appearance. Both the other males who reside at the premises are significantly older than Brett Bonini. On February 4th, 2025, the FBI executed a search warrant at the premises. Upon arrival at the premises, FBI agents made contact with the occupants at the door of the residence and asked Brett Bonini and 2 other occupants to exit the residence as the FBI executed the federal search warrant. Concurrent with the execution of the search warrant, FBI Special Agent Michelle Langer and myself conducted a non-custodial interview with Brett Bonini, who was repeatedly informed that he was not under arrest, was free to leave, and did not have to speak with agents. Brett Bonini confirmed during the interview that he has resided at the premises with his parents since 2021. Brett Bonini also confirmed that Charter provides internet to the premises and the Wi-Fi is password protected. Brett Bonini stated he owned an Apple iPhone, iMac, and iPad. He further confirmed that the phone number and the Discord account in the cyber tip report belonged to him. He also confirmed he was the user on the Discord account with the username AdrianBro2 #O. However, Brett Bonini stated that he recently deleted his Discord account because he was disgusted with himself. During the interview, but before discussing the details of the allegations or genders of the victim, Brett Bonini stated that he, quote, that he was, quote, not even gay, and that he, quote, fell into temptation that I should not have. I am not a sick individual. I made a mistake, end quote. Brett Bonini then admitted that he utilized his iMac desktop to communicate with children on Discord. Brett Bonini chose to speak with children because they were, quote, easier to talk to, end quote. And he liked the control aspect of the chat with CV1. See that? The control aspect. Brett Bonini admitted that he communicated with children via Discord's live chat feature, including video footage. Brett Bonini also stated that he recalled the video chat with CV1. And he admitted that he had asked CV1 to display his genitals on the screen and that CV1 complied. Based on the above, there is probable cause that on or about January 12th, he's a sick fucker, right? So this is going to be a federal case. It will not be televised. We won't be able to see it. And I don't think he has a trial date yet. I didn't go that far. Oh, it makes me sick. Right. He's got at work. So you know what else he did? During COVID, he was doing lessons online with kids. Hey, Pearl. No, you can't fix these motherfuckers. So I wonder what the sentence is for coercion or enticement. Let's see. Let's go back to our other screen. This is so disturbing. So just a recap, Madeline Soto not only had one teacher, but two teachers have been arrested for CSAM, enticing children, you name it, whatever it is, you know, these sick-ass charges since she's been unalived by stephans. Same middle school. It's awful. But that's a federal case. So I don't know, but let's look it up really quick. So it would be coercion. Well, let's just look up 18 coercion. I don't know how to spell coercion. A child. What is it? Coercion or enticement of a minor. Or enticement of a minor. But he was in a position of authority, so maybe that makes the charges federal. Interstate commerce. All right. Using a facility of interstate commerce. Florida. Sentence. Okay, let's see. In Florida, a conviction for coercion or enticement of a minor using a facility of interstate commerce, the potential sentence could range from a minimum of 10 years in prison to life, depending on the specifics of the case. This is due to this. Oh, because it went over state lines. That's why it's federal. Sorry. This is due to the serious nature of the crime involving the enticement of a minor across state lines for sexual activity. So 10 to life. 10 to life. I wanted to show you guys this. So I know a lot of you guys have little ones. This is actually from the Osceola County Sheriff. Yes, Crimson, that's exactly what it was. Hey, Laura, thanks for being here. Hey, Play Nice. Yeah, definitely. I was forgetting about the different states. But here is something they posted last year. But I thought this was interesting. We've been talking about apps and kids being able to do stuff. So here we have Snapchat, Discord, TikTok, Kick, Meet Me, Ask FM, Grindr, WhatsApp, Twitter, Reddit, Tinder, Big O, Whisper, Holla, Badoo, Gorilla Chat, Hot or Not, Scout, YouTube, Instagram, Roblox, Omegle, Live.me, Telegram, and Calculator. So this is a list compiled of popular apps that kids are using. TikTok, Snapchat, secret photo albums. Certain apps like Pre-Vault appear to be innocent tools, such as calculators, but function as secret storage for photos and videos. Other apps like Best Secret Folder are specifically designed to hide media with features like password protection and alarm settings that can make it difficult for parents to monitor what their children are storing on their devices. Yubo is similar to apps like Chat Roulette, Meet Me, and Monkey. Also use users to connect via video with people worldwide. Despite safety features that segregate users 13 to 17, the app still poses significant risk. Children can easily falsify their age to bypass protections. WhatsApp. While creating an account requires a phone number, some users may use fake phone numbers. Kick is an app that allows users to bypass traditional texting and communicate with anyone, anytime. Despite previous statements from Kick's CEO that the app would be removed from app stores, it remains available for download. The app's anonymity and lack of parental controls make it a popular choice for children and teens. Still, it is also dangerous as it opens the door to communication with strangers. Tinder and Bumble, that's where you're, swiping left or right on profiles. It takes your location in. Plenty of Fish, obviously. It's a dating site, but it's easy for kids to falsify their age. This app allows users to browse profiles and exchange messages with anyone, regardless of age, which can expose minors. Ask FM and similar apps. Ask FM allows users to ask and answer questions anonymously, a feature that has been linked to cyberbullying and the spread of sexual content. Other apps with similar features include YOLO, Telenym, and LMK, Anonymous Polls. These platforms encourage anonymity, which can lead to harmful behaviors. Roblox is a popular online gaming platform that allows users to create and play games made by other users. While Roblox is designed for children, it poses several risks. The chat feature, which is integral to the platform, can also expose children to cyberbullying and unsolicited messages from strangers. Additionally, in-game purchases in virtual currency can lead to unexpected charges on parents' credit cards. So Madeline Soto's teacher enticed a 6 and 8-year-old to expose themselves to him for 25,000 Robux. Robux. And they did it. So then we have Badoo, is a dating-focused social networking app that encourages users to meet new people. The age verification is weak on that one. Holla is a video chat app that randomly connects users with strangers worldwide. While it may seem like harmless fun, the app has been criticized for exposing users, including children, to explicit content and inappropriate behavior. Few safeguards are in place to prevent minors from encountering adult content or predators on this platform. How fun. Oh, let's just connect to one random person on video chat anywhere in the world. Great. Whisper is an anonymous social media app where users can post confessions and secrets. While it might appear to be a place for harmless venting, the app's anonymity can lead to cyberbullying, the share of explicit content. The app also allows users to communicate with others nearby. raising concerns about privacy and safety. Hot or not, that's another, supposed to be 18 and older. It's easy to change your age on there. Omegle. This app has been widely criticized for exposing users, including minors, to explicit content and potential predators. Scout is a social networking app that allows users to chat and meet new people based on location. Although it has separate communities for teens and adults, we know that, creepers can say they're teens. Facebook, obviously, YouTube, Instagram. Big O Live is a live streaming app that allows users to broadcast and watch live videos. The app's virtual gifting system can also encourage risky behavior in exchange for rewards, making a potential hotbed for exploitation. Telegram, we know that's an encrypted messaging app. Additional apps of concern. In addition to the well-known platforms, there are several other apps that parents should monitor closely due to their potential risks. Discord, originally a gaming chat platform, has expanded its reach, but its private servers can expose children to inappropriate content, which we saw. Mr. Beast's right-hand guy, and some other people on his team were in Discord talking to underage minors inappropriately. OnlyFans, while not designated for minors, can be accessed by those who falsify their age. House Party allows group video chats, but strangers can join the conversation. Boxer combines voice messaging with text and photos. Twitch has, anywhere with live chat. Other apps like Meet Me and Wink facilitate meeting new people based on location. WeChat and Viber are message apps. They allow contact with unknown individuals. Tumblr and Reddit, anonymous. Hoop and Likey are apps that encourage interaction with strangers. Similar to Kik and TikTok, Hoop and Likey. Quai and Wattpad are two other platforms where content might only sometimes be appropriate for younger audiences. Signal and Telegram X are messaging apps known for strong encryption, which can be misused for illicit communications. Monitor your kids, man. Shit's getting crazy. All right, let's go to this. I think she said 51 minutes in. Teacher Brett, here it is. Okay, here we go, guys. This is Madeline Soto's teacher, Brett, the one that was arrested, I'm assuming. 25,000 Robux is $250. Oh, my God.
Today's date is February 29, 2024. The time is 15:20 hours. It's reference to Orange County case number 24-0.
Look at teacher Italo Brett. This is the guy that was arrested. Oh, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Let's listen very carefully to what this sicko says. I put on the captions.
11313. I'm Detective Bradshaw with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Sir, can you state your first name for me, please?
My name is Italo.
Spell it for me.
Italo.
What's your last name?
Brett. B-R-E-T-T.
Okay. So, Mr. Brett, you are a teacher here at Meadowwoods, or I'm sorry, not Meadowwoods.
Correct, yes.
Okay. So I just had a couple of questions for you in reference to assume that she was one of your students. Would that be correct?
She was, yes.
Okay. What period did you have her in?
I had her initially in 6th period for the start of the year. And then she requested to be moved to 3rd period because she was having some issues of not being able to keep up, or rather, she was keeping up, but it was too many behavioral issues around her, so she was
Okay.
getting tired. She requested to move to third.
So not behavioral issues like specifically with her, but with other kids that were in
kids,
your
yeah.
class that she didn't like.
Correct, yeah.
I got it. Okay. Did she ever talk to you about her home life, anything that was going on with her? Anything like that?
No.
She never said anything to you? Did at any point, did she ever disclose any sort of physical or sexual or mental abuse to you?
No.
Okay. Did she mention anything to you about having any suicidal ideations, ever making any attempts at suicide?
No.
Okay. Did she ever express to you at any time if she had any mental or medical diagnosis?
No.
Okay. Did she discuss taking any medications with you for anything?
No, the only time I've ever seen her take anything was Tylenol.
Okay.
In the front office, Miss Schilling could confirm with that too, because we both kind of saw her because we were trying to figure out how to make sure that she was okay to take those.
Okay.
In here, so.
Did you notice any sort of like recent changes in her behavior from the start of the school year until now?
Not really, no. She just seemed happier within the third period class that we were in,
Okay.
which is the advanced treble course I have. She seemed happier there. She learned her music really quickly, as with the rest of the girls in that class. She usually is very participatory. She's usually up performing with us. She doesn't miss a concert. She doesn't miss anything. The only thing I guess I could note is like on Friday she was sitting, but that a lot of the girls sit at random times, and that's related to either they have cramps or whatever.
Hold on.
So I
Cramps? He's talking about her cramps? Oh my God. Why is he talking about her cramps? Hold on. Oh my God. On Friday, she was sitting a lot. Remember on Saturday? This isn't the teacher, play nice. This is her family. This is just audio only. This is her and her family. Hey, Green Eyes. Me too, honey. Me too. On Friday, she was sitting a lot. But listen, something happened on Saturday. Maddie was upset on Saturday. Stephan Stearns got that call, and he was upset, so upset that he asked his parents for an anti-anxiety medication. Okay? She never missed a concert. Did Stephan attend the concerts with her mother? Did her mother and Stephan attend these concerts? Something was up.
treble course I have. She seemed happier there. She learned her music really quickly, as with the rest of the girls in that class. She usually is very participatory. She's usually up performing with us. She doesn't miss a concert. She doesn't miss anything. The only thing I guess I could note is like on Friday she was sitting, but that a lot of the girls sit at random times, and that's related to either they have cramps or whatever. So I didn't think that was odd, but she usually is up and participating and active.
She didn't tell you that anything was wrong on Friday?
No.
Okay, she didn't mention to you that anything had been going on or that she was feeling sad or down or anything like that? Okay. And you haven't, in your opinion, you haven't seen her have any sort of signs that she's been depressed since the beginning of the school year at all, or any suicidal?
Like, she's just seemed pretty normal, very, very happy, easy making her friends. I would say she bloomed a lot more in third because she had her friends there. So she was more outspoken and more confident. She's very helpful in my class. She even organized my piano once because it was all papers on top of it. She put it all together. She wanted to do that. So, that's not noticed.
She organized all my papers on top of the piano.
Anything off about her?
Okay. Now, I don't know how you do your grades or anything like that in your class. Has she declined at all in her participation, like in her grades, anything of that nature that you've noticed?
She maintains pretty steady, and I just grade participation if you're standing and performing and the concerts. So I've not noticed anything of decline. She is there. That the only time, and even
Hi,
on
Miss
Friday when she
Liverberg.
was sitting, I think she was still singing with us. She was
Okay.
just sitting down, which was the only thing,
That was different.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. How about her? You've never overheard her talking to her friends about anything like that at all?
When I send a message and talking points or whatever, she reads them. I've gotten her before to me on Monday evening. Wasn't home yet.
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, is school today?" So she, so she knows, she can reach out to me and it's open to do so and anything because
what?
it's, she's always involved. So
Okay.
Wait, what did he say? Thank you so much, Maligator, for your $19.99 super chat. That's really generous of you. This is how stupid these guys are. You would think this idiot would have been like, maybe I shouldn't do this. The cops are talking to me. Nope. He says, let's keep violating kids. Yep.
It's different.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. How about her? You've never overheard her talking to her friends about anything like that at all?
When I send a message and talking points or whatever, she reads them. I've gotten her before to me on
Hey, Cole.
Monday evening. Wasn't home yet.
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, is school today?" So she, so she knows, she can reach out to me and it's open to do so and anything because that's.
Wait, who reached out? Her mom? He was in contact. Wait, hold on. I'm going to slow him down a little bit. Is he in contact with Jen?
To me on Monday evening, when I send a message and talking point.
Or talking to her friends.
Okay, listen.
How about her? You've never overheard her talking to her friends about anything like that at all?
When I send a message and talking points or whatever, she reads them. I've gotten her before to me on Monday evening. Wasn't home yet.
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, is
He almost said, hey, have you seen Maddie? Listen.
home yet?"
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, is school today?" So she, so she knows, she can reach out to me and it's open to do so and anything because it's, she's always involved. So
Okay. So
No, they're talking about Jen. He's talking about Jen. She was like, hey, have you seen Maddie's not home? Listen again.
wasn't home yet.
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, is
That Monday evening when Maddie wasn't home yet.
me on Monday."
She texts me.
When I
Listen,
send a message.
Jen texted this Brett on Monday night.
anything like that.
Oh my God.
When I send a message and talking points or whatever, she reads them. I've gotten her before to me on Monday evening. Wasn't home yet.
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, is school today?" So she, so she knows, she can reach out to me and it's open to do so and anything because it's, she's always involved. So
Okay. So
She's always involved.
since the beginning of the school year, more so happy now that she's in your third period, able to make friends. She's pretty consistent. So nothing out of the ordinary that you can think of off the top of your head that
nothing
would
comes
be
to mind right now
alarming
that's,
or
alarming. The only
Right, Lovey, I get that. He's a pedo. And Jen was in contact with him. She never said, she said, I messaged her teachers. It made it sound like, through like the parent portal. We never knew that she was in direct text communication with a teacher, nonetheless, a teacher who was just arrested for child P.
Only most alarming thing I've seen was the message that Monday when she was missing. So.
Okay, and what was that?
The most alarming thing I've ever seen was the message that she was missing that Monday.
That message.
It was, I can read it to you.
Okay.
Talking points. So this was through the app Talking Points. Talking Points is what district and the county uses.
So it was through Talking Points. It was through the portal.
To communicate between teachers.
Okay.
It's faster than emails, just texting. So
look at Maddie here. She really looks kind of drugged up. Her eyes.
That's loading. So on Monday, February 26th at 5:36 p.m., she said, "Hi, make it to school today. She hasn't made it home today."
She said, "Hi, did Maddie make it to school today? She hasn't made it home today."
And at 5:53, when I was able to reply back, I said, "Hi, Miss Soto. I don't know. Checking Sky where she was absent for periods 1 to 5 and period 7. Period 6, I guess, hadn't marked her, but that's not really so strange because sometimes teachers just forget. That happens. So, but yeah, I told her, that's very alarming. Just, please keep me informed. And I reported it to my teacher mentor. So, and then she reported it to Kelly Armstrong and everyone else in the school. And then I guess she'd been waiting for the police for a while. So we kind of talked a little bit then.
Yep,
I asked at 6:20.
If you're just joining, this is the second predator teacher that was in Madeline's school that has been arrested since her unaliving.
She was home yet? Hasn't made it home.
He asked at 6:20 if she made it home yet.
Waiting for the police, and then Saturday I've heard the cops trying to speed things up, but that was it. So then I haven't reached out back because I had trying to be giving her space. So
he hasn't reached back out. He's trying to give her space. So he's messaging with her when she's missing. Finds out she's dead and hasn't reached back out. So what date was this of this interview? Let's see. It doesn't say. It doesn't have a date. Unfortunately. We can probably go back to the docket. He probably has the dates.
Okay. Is there anything else you can think of that I haven't asked you that you can recall right now, or anything else you want to tell me?
Nothing comes to mind. I think, her behavior is pretty consistent in class. She's, whenever I see her out of class or whatever.
He hadn't done this yet. So God knows what he's done prior to these little boys online. But after he gets interviewed in Maddie's case, he goes on to do what he did just this past January.
I would say hi. She replies back normally. So.
And she seems like a pretty happy.
Yeah, she just seems pretty happy. It was just, and that's why part of it why it was so shocking that she'd be gone is just how close it happened. How she just, whenever people try to say maybe she ran away, it just didn't seem like it to me that she could be the type to run away.
Okay.
But then, of course, information started coming out about what was happening, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you swear and affirm everything you told me is true to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So the time is now 15:26 hours.
Detective Rembis with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. This is in reference to case.
Wow. I just can't even believe. Second teacher. Oh. You're getting John Bonet vibes. Ugh, it's just awful. These are all female teachers. Teacher Angela, Annalise, Madison. Oh, here's Nicholas. Let's listen to the other male teacher. Let's see.
First name? Nicholas. I don't know if it needs to be official or not. All right. Nicholas. Last name? Phone's the best way to reach me, though.
Okay. Yeah, I just try to list everything in here in case we need it. So, so how do you know?
She is in my 7th grade. Or 7th, yeah, 7th grade, 7th. End of the day.
Been there since fall?
Yes, since the beginning of the year.
How would you say your relationship is with her?
Oh, great. Like, I think she likes me as a teacher, and she's a very good, well-behaved student. On the quieter side, she sometimes does her work. I guess, like, she has her, we call them sleepy days.
Okay.
Where, like, she'll come in, just want to do nothing but put her head down and kind of ignore most things, but then, like, she'll end up doing her work later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do a lot of kids do that?
Not really.
Okay.
No. Like, a lot of them will put their head down, but she'll do it a lot more often than the other ones.
Okay. Just bear with me. Let's take
Oh,
notes
no,
while we
of course.
talk.
No, that's good.
Would you say your relationship is close with her?
As far as teacher-student goes, I would say fairly average. I don't know much about her personal life or anything like that, but I keep, like, academic tabs on her mostly.
Okay.
Yeah. But the typical, hey, how's your weekend? Did you have fun? I knew she had a birthday party this, past weekend, stuff like that, but basic information for the most part.
So just typical conversations?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys ever have, like, one-on-one conversations? Was it always, like, in a group or in passing, things like that?
If we ever had one-on-one conversations, it was just about grades and maybe that she wasn't, like, she needed to pull up something or turn in an assignment, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted. What I was saying is, how did he know that she was having a birthday party if he didn't really talk to her outside of academics?
But that would not have been more than once, maybe twice.
Okay, so she never confided anything in you? You guys never talked about home life, anything like that?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
They never talked about home life. Unfortunately, no. Can you guys go hit that like button right quick?
No. I was a substitute teacher for my class, but I never actually saw her in person.
Okay. When was this up?
Hey, Bruno.
Wow. Oh, when I got married. October 21st, I think, was when she was my sub.
Okay.
Might have been a week before that.
October 23?
Yeah, October 2023, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have you seen any recent changes in her behavior?
Recent? No. No.
How about changes overall in her behavior?
Actually, yeah, I don't know why it's such recent, but not really.
Okay.
She had less sleepy days, I guess. Would actually be a thing.
Okay.
It's more some behavior.
Sleepy days?
But other than that,
like, why is he so accepting of her sleepy days? As a teacher, that's a red flag. When one student, and none of the other ones really have this problem, but she has sleepy days. Why is he calling them sleepy days? It's like Stephan Stearns with the poo-pooed it. She poo-pooed the idea. I told her we'd get McDonald's. And she poo-pooed the idea. Why is he accepting sleepy days for a student? Don't you think that's effing weird? She had less sleepy days.
she had less sleepy days, I guess.
Okay.
She had less sleepy days, I guess.
Sleepy days, like you talk, like a little kid, like.
She had less sleepy days, I guess. Would actually be a thing. It's more some behavior. But other than that, no changes.
My question would be, did you ever talk to her mom about her sleepy days?
Has she had any signs of depression or suicidal ideations, inclinations?
Nothing with suicide. I know that, like, fatigue and stuff like that can be a sign of depression, but without anything being confided in me, I never assumed or anything like that. Just she never got any sleep.
Okay.
I just assumed she never got any sleep. Did you ever do anything about that, Mr. Nicholas?
What's her grades like?
They were a little bit rough, and then she brought them up.
Okay.
She'll go through phases of not turning anything in, turning everything in, not turning it in, turning it all in. I would still say probably in the BC range, but I'm not 100% sure right now. I have to pull it up.
No big shifts in behavior, nothing like that? Okay.
Nope. Even on that Friday, she said, okay, I'll see you Monday.
Do you know which Friday that was?
The Friday before her birthday party, and she disappeared.
Okay. When was that? Was that the... 16th? 23rd.
The 23rd, I believe, is when, because we had jury craft the day before, basketball game.
Okay.
Yeah, so as we were leaving 7th period, I always say, like, oh, I'll see you guys Monday, and I'm pretty sure she said something along the lines of see you Monday too, but can't be 100% sure.
Okay. Anything else you think I need to know? About talk to friends, anything she
Unfortunately,
said, anything?
Unfortunately, I don't think I have any more information that you guys have, because a student did come up to me and tell me that she was talking with friends about wanting to live in the woods, like after she turned 13, but I think you guys already have all that.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, she just seemed like a very, like, normal, like, on the quiet and tired side, but like a very normal kid, you know?
Okay.
Wouldn't have thought anything would be up with her. She had a birthday party coming up, so we assumed that she would actually be in really good, spirits and stuff like that.
We assumed, who's we? She had the birthday party coming up, so we assumed she'd be in a good mood. Who's we?
Anything would be up with her. She had a birthday party coming up, so we assumed that she would actually be in really good, spirits and stuff like that too.
Okay. Anything else?
I wish I had more.
All right.
Sorry.
That's okay. I appreciate taking time to talk to you.
That was Nicholas. Let's see if they say the date.
Thursday? Has been shown correct.
Hang on.
Really?
That day, I just.
Nicholas? Last name?
Phone's the best way to reach me, though.
Okay.
You guys-
Yeah, I just try to.
I'm
list
hoping they say
everything
the
here
date.
in case,
Yeah,
in case
of
we
course.
need it. So, so how do you know?
She was in my 7th grade. Or 7th, yeah, 7th grade, 7th. End of the day.
Been there since fall.
Yes, since the beginning of the year.
How would you say your relationship is with her?
Okay, they didn't say. What's up, OU812? She was such a beautiful kid. Let's see if they say it with Brett. This is the one that got arrested.
Today's date is February 29, 2024. The time is
February 29th, 2024 is when Brett Bonini was interviewed.
15-20 hours. It's reference to Orange County case number
I'm going to play it one more time. It's not very long.
24-011313. I'm Detective Bradshaw with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Sir, can you state your first name for me, please?
My name is Italo.
Spell it for me.
I-T.
I'm going to look up the docket.
What's your last name?
Brett. B-R-E-T-T.
Okay. So, Mr. Brett, you are a teacher here at Meadowwoods, or I'm sorry, not Meadowwoods.
Correct, yes.
Okay. So I just had a couple of questions for you in reference to assume that she was one of your students. Would that be correct?
She was, yes.
Okay. What period did you have her in?
No, she wasn't found yet.
Period for the start of the year. And
Okay.
then she requested to be moved third period because she was having some issues of not being able to keep up, or rather, she was keeping up, but it was too many behavioral issues around her. So she was getting tired. She requested to move to third.
So there were too many behavioral issues around her. So she requested to be moved into third hour of this class with this guy.
So not behavioral.
Wasn't it the Cox men got caught in February? I think so, Pearl. I think it was the end of February.
Issues specifically with her, but with other kids that were in your class that she didn't like.
Correct, yeah.
I got it. Okay. Did she ever talk to you about her home life, anything that was going on with her? Anything like that?
No.
She never said anything to you? Did at any point, did she ever disclose any sort of physical or sexual or mental abuse to you?
No.
Okay. Did she mention anything to you about having any suicidal ideations, ever making any attempts at suicide?
No.
Okay. Did she ever express to you at any time if she had any mental or medical diagnosis?
No.
Okay. Did she discuss taking any medications with you for anything?
No, the only time I've ever seen her take anything was Tylenol.
Okay.
In the front office, Ms. Schilling could confirm with that too, because we both kind of saw her because we were trying to figure out how to make sure that she was okay to take those.
Okay.
In here, so.
Did you notice any sort of recent changes in her behavior from the start of the school year until now?
Not really, no. She just seemed happier within the third period class that we were in,
Okay.
which is the advanced treble course I have. She seemed happier there. She learned her music really quickly, as with the rest of the girls in that class. She usually is very participatory. She's usually up performing with us. She doesn't miss a concert. She doesn't miss anything. The only thing I guess I could note is on Friday she was sitting, but that a lot of the girls sit at random times, and that's related to either they have cramps or whatever. So I didn't think that was odd, but she usually is up and participating and active.
She didn't tell you that anything was wrong on Friday?
No.
Okay, she didn't mention to you that anything had been going on or that she was feeling sad or down or anything like that? Okay. And you haven't, in your opinion, you haven't seen her have any sort of signs that she's been depressed since the beginning of the school year at all, or any suicidal?
She's just seemed pretty normal, very, very happy, easy making her friends. She I would say she bloomed a lot more in third because she had her friends there. So she was more outspoken and more confident. She's very helpful in my class. She even organized my piano once because it was all papers on top of it. She put it all together. She wanted to do that. So, that's not noticed anything off about her.
Okay. Now, I don't know how you do your grades or anything like that in your class. Has she declined at all in her participation, in her grades, anything of that nature that you've noticed?
She maintains pretty steady, and I just grade participation if you're standing and performing and the concerts. So I've not noticed anything of decline. She is there. That the only time, and even on Friday when she was sitting, I think she was still singing with us. She was just sitting down, which was the only thing,
That was different.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. How about her? You've never overheard her talking to her friends about anything like that at all?
When I send a message and talking points or whatever, she reads them. I've gotten before me on Monday evening. Wasn't home yet.
Okay.
She was like, "Hey, it's school today," so she, so she knows, she can reach out to me and it's open to do so and anything because that's, she's always involved. So.
Okay. So
this is his house.
Since the beginning of the school year, more so happy now that she's in your third period, able to make friends. She's pretty consistent. So nothing out of the ordinary that you can think of off the top of your head that would be alarming or.
Alarming. The only most alarming thing I've seen was the message that Monday when she was missing. So.
Okay. And what was that message?
It was, I can read it to you exactly.
Okay.
Talking points. So
warning: security cameras in use.
Talking points is what district and county uses to communicate between teachers.
Okay.
Just never know where these people are doing this shit, y'all.
So that's loading. So on Monday, February 26th at 5:36 p.m., she said, "Hi, make it to school today. She hasn't made it home today." Then at 5:53, when I was able to reply back, I said, "Hi, Ms. Soto. I don't know. Checking Skyward, she was absent for periods 1 to 5 and period 7. Period 6, I guess, hadn't marked her, but that's not really so strange because sometimes teachers just forget. That happens. So, but yeah, I told her, that's very alarming. Just, please keep me informed. And I reported it to my teacher mentor. So, and then she reported it to Kelly.
Teacher mentor. What does that mean?
I guess and she'd been waiting for the police for a while. So I kind of talked a little bit then. I asked at 6:20 she was home yet. Hasn't made it home yet. Waiting for the police. And then so I've heard cops trying to speed things up, but that was it. So then I haven't reached out back because I'm trying to be giving her space. So
okay. Is there anything else you can think of that I haven't asked you that you can recall right now, or anything else you want to tell me?
Nothing comes to mind. I think her behavior is pretty consistent in class. She's. Whenever I see her out of class or whatever, I would say hi. She replies back normally. So.
And she seems like a pretty happy.
Yeah, she just seems pretty happy. It was just that's why part of it why it was so shocking that she'd be gone is just how close it happened. How she just whenever people started saying maybe she ran away, it just didn't seem like it to me that she could be the type to run away.
Okay.
But then of course information started coming out about what was happening. So.
Gotcha.
Wow. And then you go on to do it too.
Do you swear and affirm everything you told me is true to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So the time is now 15:26 hours.
Detective Rembis with the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. We're going to turn that off. Now it looks like on the 6th of February. So as of right now, it is still stating that in 2 days, on the 12th, they have a 9 a.m. hearing for his pretrial. That is still on here. They still have the jury trial scheduled for 2/24, February 24th of this month. Now, if we go down to the docket, hold on. Trying to make it so it's bigger so you guys can see it. If you go down here, on 2/6, there was a motion to continue. On 2/6, there was a motion to suppress evidence obtained from unlawful seizure of cell phone. a motion to suppress evidence obtained from unlawful searches of cell phone, and a motion to suppress evidence obtained from Google search warrants. So he's trying to get this evidence thrown out. Do I think it'll fly? No. I don't. But let me show you what this looks like here. Let's take a look at the Google one. I don't think this will get thrown out. I really don't. Okay. But, he's going to try. So the statement of facts, we know when she went missing February 26th. Then we go down to number 7. Detective Tagler sought limited access to Mr. Stern's cell phone, specifically requesting only to check his Google login status by asking, "Is it okay if I go on your settings real quick? I just want to see if you're logged into Google." Mr. Stearns responded yes to this specific and limited request. After exceeding the scope of this limited consent, Detective Tagler unilaterally announced, "I'm going to hold on to your phone, and I'll give it back to you when we're done." Mr. Stearns expressed explicit concern about maintaining contact with his father through the phone. Too bad. Wah, wah, wah. Detective Tagler dismissed Mr. Stearns' concerns by stating they would call Miss Soto's phone instead. Mr. Stearns was given no choice regarding the seizure of his phone. No consent was sought. Well, you know what this is going to end up with? In my opinion, this is going to end up with you gave him limited access. He saw something that gave him probable cause to hold on to it. I mean, I don't even... Look at... They didn't give him any documentation. They didn't advise him of his right to refuse. They didn't give a written consent form. They didn't document any exigent circumstances. And then they're saying, during this midnight contact, 9 hours later, they referenced their earlier unauthorized seizure, stating, quote, "I told you I was going to hold on to it and that we would like to download your phone, right?" The detectives presented Mr. Stearns with an ultimatum. "Is this something I have to have your consent to do? Or do I need to get a search warrant for your phone?" At this time of the midnight interaction, listen, this pussy. Look at this. This is why his consent isn't good enough, this motherfucker. At the time of this midnight interaction, Mr. Stearns had been detained outside in 50 to 60 degree temperatures. Are you kidding me? You're in Florida, you little bitch. He is a bitch. Mr. Stearns was wearing only flip-flops, khaki pants, and a thin hoodie. Wah. Mr. Stearns had not eaten all day prior to the incident. Oh, poor Mr. Stearns. Mr. Stearns was not allowed to return to Miss Soto's vehicle, which was heated, despite the cold weather conditions. And earlier that night, Mr. Stearns had taken an Ativan to manage his panic attacks. Mr. Stearns clarified to the authorities that he had taken the tranquilizers to help him sleep, as he had been struggling with insomnia. Who gives a shit about his core body temperature? My God. Oh, that's a reason to have your evidence excluded? I don't think so. I don't think so. You're done, son. You are done, son. So that's the Google one. Let's see what else we got here. We've got cell phone. Or maybe that was no, that was Google. Here's another one. Let's pull this one up. What a joke he is. I have no doubt that this will be denied. Let's see. I am no lawyer. I mean, I could be wrong. So here's this. Oh, this is from the, this is the one. This is the same thing. Asking if he could check and see if he was logged into Google. So they want to throw out all evidence through the Celebrate, which is all those images. All data during the initial unauthorized search that exceeded the scope of his consent, including but not limited to location data, call logs, text messages, browsing history, photographs, videos, or any other digital consent access beyond checking Google login. The entire Celebrate, which is GPS and texts and phone calls and all that. Physical evidence discovered using information, witness statements obtained through information learned from the phone. Like anything that they learned from the phone that led them to another avenue, they want that thrown out. Come on. This ain't going to happen. And it's the same reason. Is it okay if I go in your settings? Yeah. Da 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 da. So we'll see what happens. I was checking your call history. I noticed that you don't have anything before this morning. Is that unusual? That's when Mr. Stearns said he performed an operating system update, which resulted in an accidental factory reset. Nice try, Stearns, but no cigar. That's not going to hold up. So, yeah. I guess we wait and see. 2 days. In 2 days, there's a pretrial hearing. Let's go back to that page. Where is it? Yes. So we still have on the 12th at 9 a.m. courtroom 4F if you're planning on attending. Let's see what this pulls up. Oh, there's a lot that day. Pre-trial. All of these are at 9. Can you watch these? Look at all of these on here. 2/29/24. So that was the date that Stearns was arrested. They interviewed that teacher on the date that Stearns was arrested. I know. The school just happened to hire. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's wild. Well, hold on. Let's see. Let's click on his. Oh, it just pulls up his docket. I'm going to have to see if Keith Karsten has a camera for his pre-trials. Have to check that out. But yeah, he was arrested in October. That is the second teacher. You guys, I think it's absolutely disgusting. Wow, October skies. They're everywhere. They're where the kids are. Not involved in Maddie's case. Cute baby feet, by the way. I love baby tootsies. Just the fact that he was her teacher. I can't wait for him to live through a summer in prison with no AC. Me too. Me too. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. We went right at 2 hours. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for new subscribers. Thank you for all the new members today. That was fun. We got like 20 new clickers over here today. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will definitely see you here on Friday at 3 p.m. I'm live here Monday and Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern for True Crime. And popping on in between there, y'all. So make sure you've got those notifications on. And let's thank everyone who donated to the stream and became a member today. And our credits. Let's roll our credits. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everyone. See ya on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream or video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my latest content. Want to take it a step further? Bring it all in. And join our community clickers by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. You'll get exclusive access to our Discord server, special channel perks, and much more. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
I don't give a damn. I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, damn. I don't give a damn. You wanna be with me. You wanna feel something real, but I'm feeling differently. You're making plans to get to friends, but don't wanna face the fact that I ain't got time, I ain't got time, I ain't got time for that. Staying up late, sleeping all day, dreaming about Cadillacs. Buying new shoes, hanging by the pool, sipping on Coke and Jack. Calling my phone when you feel alone, but I'll never call you back. 'Cause I ain't got time, I ain't got time, I ain't got time for that. I don't give a damn, I don't really care about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. You talk way too much. I have heard enough about you and your problems. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Damn, 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 damn. You're mad at me for not giving you comfort. You say that I'm away so much, and now you don't feel the way you felt when we were younger. But that's okay for me, 'cause